Welcome back to the second segment of this. I know, we're stretching this, but we have a goal. Remember? Yeah, we do. So, here we're keeping it light and fluffy. Being a woman means XYZ. So, I have a few pointers, but we're going to chat because we're women and we love to talk a lot. Alright. So, being a woman means being strong even if the world underestimates you. So we have seen women construction workers, women who are in the bodybuilding space, literally all mothers out there have to experience or exercise some sort of strength on behalf for their children, their family. And I believe that just being generally just strong, women have to go through a lot. And I know this for certain because I've been in a position where I was working directly with women. And you see, even not physical strength, just the perseverance and resilience that women have to exercise in order to overcome things that they're going through. So, despite everything, they just have to be strong. That is what being a woman is. Being smart and proving it in every room that you walk in. Being chronically online, it means you're going to be encountering different opinions. And the day before yesterday, I saw a white man look directly into a camera once again, increase the rates or the taxes for podcast instruments or equipment. This person looked into the camera and said, when you're female and you're black and you're a surgeon, you did not merit. You were personality higher. And I saw most of the women come out and defend their positions and how they merit and all that stuff. And someone said, you're giving these people unnecessary attention that they don't even deserve. These are people who don't get attention elsewhere in their lives. So they are coming to look for attention from women. Don't. That's like giving pearls to swine. Don't do it. So that is just what being a woman is. You are smart, but then somehow you have to prove that you are having to work twice as hard for what your colleagues or your counterparts are doing the bare minimum. I've seen situations where someone is the only female in a room and they tell them, oh, you will take the notes. Hire a secretary. Heck, this is your meeting, take the notes and share it with us. So those are just the many, many ways that women have to try and prove that they belong, which is sad and pathetic, to be honest. When women are funny and everybody believe or makes you believe that you aren't. Here's the thing. A bully will always make you believe that you are the weaker person, that you are the one who cries until you are face to face with them without their flying monkeys. Then we now get to know who the person with the most amount of tears is. When we have been told day in and day out that we have a weird sense of humor, women are not funny, somehow people start to believe it. But even if you look at the day-to-day life of women or livelihood of women, I think women are just funny. You could be beefing with someone and then in a few days you ask them, what really were we angry about? Because you probably don't even remember it. And that's funny on its own. So I think women are not funny. And if you think that being funny is having self-deprecating jokes or having jokes at the expense of other people or making other people the butt of jokes, that's not humor. That's you being weird. Next. Dressing up is for approval. This is just wild to me. Like I said, what's the difference between, burgundy and maroon? We're not trying to impress you for crying out loud. The people that I really like to watch are lady lawyers or baristas. I love their sophistication. It is sophisticated, it's powerful and tasteful at the same time. So just look at them and I'm like, chef's kiss. And I also like a new breed of people who are just like these content creators who are into fashion and they're showcasing African designers. And you can see these are people who actually like women because the designs top tier. So we just want pockets. We just want pockets in our trousers and not those false pockets, please. So yeah, hypervigilance. This is unfortunate. People have to walk with keys between their fingers. They have to have pepper spray. Your location has to be on and someone has to know where you are throughout. And the unfortunate thing is the person with whom you have maybe intimate relations or a personal relationship. Most women who go through homicide or femicide, they are unalived by either their romantic partner or their family member. Horrible, right? Very. But on a lighter note, something that I like is women support each other. Case in point, just go to a woman's Instagram page. They were showing a video of them dressing up, a get ready with me, or whatever. And the comments are just like, yes, 4 plus 4 equals 8. 10 over 10 minus nothing. And it's just beautiful because you don't even know this person. They'll just showed up on your FYP and you're just like, I should give it a like. And it's simply women just refer each other. We have been told for a minute and a half that women are the enemy, the greatest enemy of a woman is a woman. Obviously, they're just those people who are weird and they have to be part of society. But I know for certain that every person, most of the people who protect women are women. Case in point is Kit Kiaria was saying she was going to one of the biggest consignment stores or supermarkets in Kenya, and she encounters a woman being prevented from going in because she was wearing a hijab. And she's arguing with the lady, asking, between me, who's wearing, she claims she was wearing a strapless top, so something more like this, and the person who's fully covered up. Who are you supposed to be worried? Because you're saying it is for the comfort of the customers. Who are you supposed to be worried? If anything, that is just how they dress. And I know on a normal day, a man would just be like, those are women things, they don't concern me. But it's a woman who's going to stand up against another woman being discriminated against. So it's just the support and bringing each other up for me that I absolutely love. On to number 2, breaking barriers. Yeah, now we've seen women making history every single day. Last year, 2024, was a very good year for women, particularly. I really enjoyed it, but I also believe women have just been doing great. It's just that last year now everyone is online and there's a way for us to project, or now these things are on our faces, there's a way for us to see this. But I know for a fact that women are able to stretch something very small over a very long period of time. We've seen politicians in every industry actually that now women are just coming up and they're taking space, which I love for that. Being powerful, resilient, and magical. I swear to God, that is just every woman. That is just every woman. The things that are stacked against us, and somehow these things could be embarrassing, not even funny. Not even funny at all. You could be the butt of the joke and any other thing. And it's unfortunate that in a scandal where a man and a woman are involved, the man will be applauded for being the person who was able to unearth the scandal. And then the woman who is in the scandal is, I don't know, you need to ostracized. And oftentimes they don't even recover unless they have some balls of steel, then they're able to stay up top. And that is sad. But somehow we just find a way to fit in and come out on the other side, which I feel is really cool. This is, I think, my favorite part. The essence of being a woman. Every other thing that is being a woman, let's say makeup and dolling yourself up, the nails, the hair, spa dates, and let's just talk about maybe pamper sessions. I love care packages, which is cool. I love it. I hate to be in a position where something like having a manicure is so womanly. Pedicures are cool and they are relaxing. So when someone is telling you that getting a massage that is not a sports massage is womanly, I think that's cool. I'll take it. And quickly, just listing women that I really like. I just love them, but they're cool and in no particular order. Kemi Telford. The list is not long and it has no politician. It has a politician, but it has no the women that are always highlighted every day. So I love Kemi Telford. She's a Nigerian, UK-based fashion designer, and her style is bold. I really implore you to go and check out her Instagram page. Her clothes on a normal day are just clothes from your regular tailor, but she has spun the story. She has made it very, very cool to wear Kemi Telford, which I love. We have Sinovuyo Mondliwa. She's South African, and I just love her because 1, she's very beautiful, 2, she's very brilliant, and 3, I've never figured out her hair or the secret to her hair growth. I've watched Sinovuyo for I think 6 years now. And in those 6 years, she has had long hair. She's cut the hair. She's had long hair again. She's cut the hair. She's had long hair. She's locked the hair. She's cut the locks. And now she has long hair again. I don't get it. But despite all that, she's living in luxury and I love it. Mata Karua, our very own Empress. I love her just for nothing. Every other person out there is just like, oh, this, oh, that, there's that. And then there's also just the fact that she's Mata Karua. And I love her. I love Julia Cha. Julia Cha. You will be triggered, and then you'll be triggered again, and then you'll be triggered again, and then you'll change. There's Nelly Mwangi, geek, the geek. Look for her. Naomi Boyer. I love her because I grew up watching her. Not really, I came into womanhood. I was, I think, 20 when I found her, and she's gone to grow a business. She's had a child, if not two, I'm not sure. At one point, I could not relate to her, but I just found myself going back to her. There's Natalie Munez. There is Joy Candy. I grew up watching Nancy Mwai. There is this Patricia Kihoro. Oh my goodness. Patricia Kihoro, just another phenomenal woman. Also, how is she in her late 30s? I would really like to know. What's the secret? Is it being proca? I don't get it. If you know, you know. And then people that are just ordinary people in my life. My landlady, phenomenal. My mother. Mwah. And then you have my home economics teacher. Every other time I mention a woman that is phenomenal in my life, I know for certain that that lady is phenomenal. I have my professor, Madam Anne, I have Miss Malad, I have many other women in my life, including a therapist that at one point in life was just working with me, and she was great. She was a great woman. That brings me to the end of this. I think that was light and fluffy and cool. So we are wrapping up the whole International Women's Day theme, and once again, we can celebrate throughout the year and next year until February, and then we can start again in March, because why not? Once again, I'm wishing every woman out there a beautiful, beautiful year, because we've started in a banger and we just keep the pace. And every man who has a woman in their life, please, please step up in whatever way you're called to. Just try and step up. It doesn't help. But once again, thank you very much for hanging out with me. Happy International Women's Day, and shout.